Question number 3 about rational expressions. Simplify as much as possible the following sum. You cannot add fractions unless these fractions have the same denominator. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom of the first by the other denominator, and the second one by the first denominator, x. Then I can distribute, so I have x plus 1 plus 5x, and I can do that because now, as you can see, they have the same denominator, x times x plus 1. And 5x plus x is 6x. Then if I distribute this one, I'll have x squared plus x. For the expression b, you first need to factor all numerators and denominators. So on top of the first fraction, you may recognize the difference of two squares, x minus 6 times x plus 6. And on bottom, it is a quadratic. So I shared with you the diamond method, which is the same thing as whatever you have learned, but in a more visual way. So on top, you're going to write down a times c, which is negative 12 here. You're going to report b as negative 11. You'll have two fractions, and on top, you're going to put ax, a being 2, and have 2x. And you still need to find two numbers. They multiply as negative 12 and add up to negative 11. So practice and get used to that gymnastic and seek some help if you are struggling. But that's basic Algebra 1. So I will have negative 12 and 1. So if you add up both numerator and denominator, you'll have the factor that you're looking for. But you need to simplify any fractions, and 2x over negative 12 simplifies as x over negative 6. I can divide by 2 both top and bottom. And I've got my second factor here, x minus 6. Then I'm going to make that directly a multiplication, which means that I'm going to switch top and bottom, numerator and denominator. Dividing by a value is the same thing as multiplying by its reciprocal. So this 6x plus 3, in its factored form, I can factor out the 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2, so I have 2x plus 1. And then at the bottom, I'm going to put the factored form of this. This is pretty easy. You can use the diamond method if you want. But you're going to have plus 6 and negative 1. And then you can see on what cancels out. I've got negative 6, x minus 6 on both numerator and denominator, x plus 6, 2x plus 1, and I am left with 3 over x minus 1.